What's up, guys? Welcome back. Blue Ridge Silverhound back at you. Man, I thought I was doing the right thing by telling everyone that the 2019 West Point Lincoln Sense would actually ignite some collectability in the marketplace. That this is what exactly people are looking for. Well, today, once and for all, I've about had it up to here with US Mint product. So I received my two sets of the 2019 Silver Proof set, which comes with a 2019 West Point Reverse Proof Lincoln Penny. And I no longer have it. It went back out into the mail. It's going back to the US Mint, where I will receive a full refund. Seriously, I think like I had mentioned in the actual title of this video, it's a trap. It sucks. It's a marketing ploy. And the US Mint, I don't know if they care or not about the overall quality of these things. Oh boy. So let's go ahead and start out by taking a look at the US Mint production report. At the very least, I owe it to you guys to see how many of both the 2019 clad proof sets and the silver proof sets have sold. Alright, so if you type in US Mint production reports, there's a link that'll take you to a site embedded in the US Mint website. Numismatic Products Cumulative Sales. I don't know if you guys have used this before. It's a pretty neat tool to help gauge production totals of all the coins made within the last few years that are still available. So this is the numbers through the week ending May 12th. So this is the most up-to-date. They update it every week, once a week. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the, by the way, there's 10 total pages. We're going to take a look at the page with the 2019 clad and silver proof sets to see where we're at. Because of the 2019 West Point quarters, or West Point Lincoln pennies, are these things taken off the way that they should be, as kind of a marketing ploy. And then I'll get into why I sent back my sets, because it's very clear, it's very evident that after all these years, they still can't get their quality control straightened out. Alright, so we have the two annual sets, the 19RG and the 19RH. One's a silver proof set. The other one is the regular clad set. Okay, the one with the clad set here, 299,859 sets were produced. Because of this number right here, this also means that 299,859 proof 2019 West Point Lincoln cents were also made, because it was the only way that you could obtain such a coin is to buy a proof set. For every proof set you did buy, you earned yourself one 2019 West Point penny. Right here you see the 2019 silver proof set. That's the 19RH, 238,122. For each one of these that were sold, you received one 2019 W West Point reverse proof Lincoln penny. According to these numbers, because these things will be on sale throughout the year and into next year, these are tracking to sell somewhere in the 600,000 to 800,000 piece range, which is low. Okay, I'll admit it. It's low for a proof set and silver set that has an exclusive coin. Now let's talk a little bit about why this is the case. when something is not publicized, okay, nobody will ever know about it. There's been a lot of publicity, of course, a lot of news of the 2019 West Point National Park orders, which in a way have kind of overshadowed not really the clad proof set, but the silver proof set, because everybody took their eye off the ball. So the silver proof set has been sitting here, which I would say is pretty underwhelming numbers. I think last year's numbers up to this point in the year were somewhere relatively close, probably around 250,000. So if we're tracking this kind of the same trajectory on these sales, we should be looking somewhere in the 700,000 to 800,000, set range, which is pretty gosh darn low. Now here's the problem. The one thing that's driving these sets right now is the 2019 West Point penny promotions. Okay, you had the regular the regular proof style, and then you had the reverse proof style that was in the silver proof set. That's what's driving these sales. Now keep in mind the 2019 silver proof set, all the silver coins are 999 fine. Okay, that's different from years past where the US Mint has continuously used 90% silver stock. But enough about that. Let's talk about these absolutely wonderful West Point reverse proof Lincoln coins. Now there have been some that have sold. Some are graded already. A lot of them are slabbed. Proof 69. I think there's a few proof 70s in the mix. But let's see if I could find an example of my coin to give you an idea of how disappointed I am in the quality and conservatorship of such a collectible coin. Although a lot of these look pretty decent, they're not all like that. It's as if I received the table scraps of these coins. So here's a proof 70 right here, reverse proof. Yeah, there's quite a few of them. There's 309 listings on here. Now, some would say, Blue Ridge, just send it back and get another set. Well, it's not as easy as that because I spent money for shipping. Alright, let's take a look at this one right here. This one looks okay. Yeah, look at all the spots. Look at all the spots on this one. See that in front of Lincoln's face? Mine was just slightly more worse than that. Mine had a lot of spots. Okay, so there's that one in there. Let's do this. So I ordered 2 sets. One of them had tons of spots on the obverse of the coin. The second example had a big swath of what looked to be some residual rinse agent, kind of like a milky spot type affair. The $50 had a big old white milk spot on there. Oh, are you serious, guys? $60 a set, The price had gone up because of the conversion from 90% to 999 fine. But in any event. Let's check out some sold listings here. All right, we got some proof 70s here. It sold for around 140, 150 bucks. It's funny, people get these coins and then they end up sending them off to NGC and PCGS, and I just, you know, it's like you don't see too many raw coins. And a lot of coins that I do see on here that are raw, all look in great shape. Which, you know, why would you sell one that looked like garbage? I wanted one just for myself, by the way. So, yeah, mine had spots galore on it. Yeah, that's kind of the case on this particular video. You know, not only to talk about my testimony with the 2019 proof set, but also I guess you're getting an idea of, you know, the pricing of these things. Proof 70 reverse, you know, $179. The proof 69, it falls all the way down to about 25 to 30 bucks. So there you go. That's the discrepancy in pricing for such a program. But the mintages are low. I'm getting a full refund, and what I'm probably going to end up doing. See, this one looks pretty good. Although, see that staining there on the bottom of the bust of Lincoln? Kind of like that darkness. That's what I had on one of the coins. And I also had a little bit on the reverse. I'll probably end up buying a few raw examples on here, on eBay, in the next week or so. And I don't think I'll be buying a graded one. That's just, I don't know. There's no real upside to buy those coins, because there's so many of them. So many of them in the proof 69 and proof 70 grades that they even have the signed ones. That's funny. Here's one in a 2x2 holder. See? That's a raw one. Sold for 18 bucks shipped. Look how horrible this one is, though. See all these little spots right here? This is what I had on mine. This one looks like it has a little bit of a scratch, too, right here. But there's some serious quality control problems with these coins. And at the end of the day, the only people that are going to be paying for it in the good old wallet is going to be the consumer. At the end of the day, it's like, you know, when you're doing this promotion, okay, yes, it is a free gift when you buy a proof set. But at the end of the day, it's just an advertising medium to drive sales of, you know, what has traditionally been an okay product, but has gone downhill here in years past. You know, it's just waning popularity in proof sets. But if you guys are thinking about buying this set on the US Mint website, okay, keep in mind, if the main motivation is the Lincoln Reverse proof coin, be careful, because I had received 2 sets, and the Lincoln Penny was in absolute bad shape. Horrible, horrendous shape. And it took two and a half weeks, actually, for me to receive the product. And I feel like a fool now. But anyways, I mean, if you received a really nice one, it's all worth it. But in this case, I just wanted to kind of point out the quality control issues, and that, yes, the Lincoln Cent promotion, the West Point Lincoln Penny, is kind of a trap in order to make more sales happen of this proof set, okay? Which, you know, it looks like it's ended up being, you know, a sub 1 million production number on the proof set on both the clad and silver. So I mean, that's kind of like the silver lining to it all. It's going to be kind of like a pseudo, kind of low mintage rarity type affair. But yeah, you're really talking about a 50-50 shot on getting some good quality coins, and I feel like the quality has been just kind of like subpar lately on some of the issues. Someone had received a commemorative coin that they bought. I think it was in gold, and it had spots as well. So I don't know what they're doing with their rinsing and their QC process, but anyways, I wanted to talk about it. Sorry to make it such a long video. I mean, it's a great program, but if and only if you get a really nice quality coin, which that's kind of the expectation. We are in 2019. We're not living in 1989 anymore. So it's a big difference. Thank you guys for joining in on this this little video on the perceived U.S. Mint trap. And, you know, as always, if you like the content, go ahead and hit like. Feel free to share and subscribe what you have to say about what's going on here with these 2019 Ws. So it looks like you're going to be a low mintage rarity at the end of the day. We'll see. And, you know, yeah, I probably would buy a few, you know. So you guys take care. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya.